But it is a free event to our chamber members. It's $25 for non-members, but Amazon Hub is trying to come into this community and establish basically individuals, companies, businesses that will help deliver Amazon packages. And they're going to be paying the individuals for that, to do that. It's interesting. It may be a way for some businesses to utilize their employees, especially those that are already doing delivery service around town anyway. And it'll be within a 10-mile radius. So great opportunity. Doesn't cost anything if you're a chamber member to come out and listen. Get Dave and the gang out there, give you a free meal.
That right there, that's worth it right there. So,
it is.
Well, I know that is probably a good thing for me to go take a look, because most of those Amazon packages, they're on my porch all the time, and my wife's not listening now, so don't say anything.
Well, see, you'll get paid to bring them home.
I know where to ship them, right? Get rid of them. Come on. Dean, but we've you've got more stuff to talk about. Of course, the rodeo is going to be that first and foremost, the 20th. 19th,
20th, and then the fair kicks off right after it. We got Agri Days coming up September the 9th and 10th as well over in Green Forest. And then 1st of September, the Carroll County Historical Society, Dale Ross is putting together the Carroll County Athletic Hall of Fame display that'll be going up.
Athletic? And imagine we're going to have a picture of you, right?
It's for all of Carroll County.
Okay.
All of Carroll County.
Chris, were you in sports?
I was.
Can we look for you? What sport was
Probably not. I played football.
Football? Well, I played, but I was just a Bob Kitten. So I don't think I'll make the legends.
He left. Or was sent away. I don't know.
That may have been it too.
Well, while we're talking about this, can I make a special announcement here?
Right here?
Right here this morning.
Okay.
For all our listeners. Chris, hold up your right. There you go. Right there. We're going to be able to announce this morning our guest speaker for the Berryville Chamber banquet that we have each year, which is going to be scheduled for October the 27th. Okay. And we've got Sidney Moncrief's going to come in and be our guest speaker.
I saw the picture of the hogs, and now I know. He's a hog, all right.
He's a hog.
He was one of my favorites.
he was. It goes back to the triplet days, and
wow.
That'll be a fun event, October the 27th. So.
Sidney Moncrief. That is something.
Super Sid.
And you guarded him, right?
Well, we played an all-star game together. Okay. I don't know if what I did you'd call guarding.
Chris, I had to put him on the spot, right?
That's right.
So. At least he's humble, right? When it comes to Sidney, he'll be humbled.
Yeah, somebody you don't know, I can change the story where I was dominant, but
kind of like
it'd be hard to believe.
Kind of like our golf matches on Wednesdays, right?
That's right.
Not everybody can believe them.
Yeah,
I know you're bragging about Wednesday night.
Yeah,
one stroke.
Well, yeah,
nobody wants to hear about our show and our golf matches. No, you can. I'll let you speak.
Well, I like to brag when I get a chance to beat him, because he was a club champion for many years.
Many years ago,
dominant. So that's a rarity for me. When he gets a bad game and I dog a few in and have a good game.
I'll just say you had one of the best games Wednesday that I've seen you play.
Well,
you did get, of course we do partner up, so at least we were on the same team.
We were on the same team.
I was on with the right guy, Chris.
Well, we put record numbers up. So I was going to add, if I had time here, I did have the privilege of speaking to the teachers this week, and the welcome back, and for them with their appreciation deal, big event and everything. But I told a few stories in there, and didn't know if we had time for one story.
Yeah, we do. Let's hear it.
This is kind of ones you're not going to believe this, but I talked about one of the books that I'd read to the elementary kids when I was asked, or the library it's The Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss, which I like that book because easy reading, doesn't have very many big words in it. So.
I can handle it, right?
Yeah, it's right up your alley. But one of the things that talk about the places, through life and career that you go to was I was in Cleveland, Ohio at the Wrestling National Championship when I was with Oklahoma State. They have a premier wrestling program, and I'd always go to the national event because we had a lot of donors. And I was walking back to the hotel one evening, and they had an Irish establishment that was advertising shepherd's pie. And so I stopped in there to get it and sitting at the counter and eating my shepherd's pie, and a guy came up and sat down by me. His name was Michael Agnes, and he's the editor-in-chief with Webster's New World Dictionary.
Okay.
And which is where the Webster's Dictionary is based. And he was talking, and I started talking to him about why don't you have, some of the Southern words, because he was a smart guy. He recognized I wasn't from around here, Yeah. And I said, why don't you have y'all in the dictionary? He says, well, that's just slang, only for the South. And so I talked to him about, we will, and you all. And finally convinced him and talked to him, and he pulled out a little spiral notebook out of his pocket and started writing in it. And I said, what are you doing? He says, well, I'm writing down y'all because in the next edition, I'm going to put y'all in the dictionary. And I said, what? And he repeated it. And I says, do you have a business card? Because, back home, they ain't going to believe this. They ain't going to believe it.
Yeah.
And I made him write on the back of it. And it says, with this note to Dean, I hereby do promise to add y'all to the dictionary in 1997.
And I'm looking at the card.
MGA. Now, Jamie, I don't know how many words you've put in the dictionary, but I'm kind of proud of that and special of that.
That's awesome.
Most of the people that know me is not surprised that if I'm putting a word in the dictionary, it's a 4-letter word.
That's it.
But
y'all,
anyway,
y'all, and it's all, and we can thank you.
You can Google it, so. So, if you use y'all out there and you don't feel bad about it at all, you're welcome.
Well, Dr. Dean, I'm amazed. I'm amazed every time you tell me something. No, that is cool. So you got to share with our great educators, didn't you?
We did, yeah. It was fun. Great group of folks, and we can be proud, just like the junior chamber board, how special they are with the teachers, the custodians, the bus drivers, the ladies in the cafeteria, all the administration, the great hands that the Bearville School District is in. We appreciate Owen Powell and his leadership and all those involved.
Yeah. Well, Chris, we've got to close, but I think you've survived. I really do, and you've done a great job. But Chris, tell me, what's your main job? I know this is not a paid position, is it?
It is not.
What do you do for a living?
I actually work for Kirk Powell.
Well, as a matter of fact, that's a great supporter for a lot of our kids through Carroll County, and I tell you what, we're proud of all the pals that help out because it's a big part of it. I knew where you worked, but I wanted to make sure everybody knows that Kirk, I bet, lets you slip away and take things.
They do. He's a huge supporter of the fair.
Yeah,
Dean, that's a big part of it.
It is.
These businesses, they've got employees, but letting them go and letting them do things like that's what makes our world work, right?
It is.
Yeah.
That's why it's a pleasure to live here and all the people that support it.
Well, it's coming. Carroll County Fair, the 19th through the 27th, and we salute those Carroll County Junior Ford board junior kids because it's a big deal. So, Dean, anything else?
No, that's it. Appreciate everybody. Have a great weekend.
All right, Chris, thank you for coming with us.
Thank you.